Joining us back on the program, we managed to wrestle him away from 4,000 other things he was working on here on the field and up in the press box and around the concourse and everywhere else, is the Director of Marketing for TigerDirect, Steven Leeds. Steven, welcome back into tomorrow.
Thank you. I've been waiting all night to sit down in a chair.
Yes, I was going to say, at least we're giving you a couple breaks to just sit.
and I'm across from you, so talking about things I care very passionately about.
Well, thank you, sir. First of all, we also had an opportunity in commercial breaks and news breaks to do some announcements and some other fun things. We had the annual PC race again.
Yeah, we were this close to setting a new record. So this is our 18th year. And, the best part about that is that we get to give PCs to charities.
Yeah.
They go and they help kids. So, that was a great time. And we still got 2 hours more left in the event.
Yeah.
My team's been here since 5 a.m.
A.m.,
Yes.
yeah.
And because during the day we have something called innovation. And
I wanted to ask you about that. What a good segue. It's as if you are into marketing or something.
Yes.
Because we didn't have a chance to talk about innovation, because it seems to me that there's a lot of very cool seminars that take place and various meetings and networking opportunities. Tell me about innovation.
So again, at TigerDirect, a lot of people know us from our consumer website.
Sure.
But that is the tip of literally the iceberg. We are the base of our company is B2B. We have over 500 dedicated
business to business.
Business to business. We have over 500 dedicated outbound account reps that actually help you grow your IT infrastructure. We focus on small and medium business. So while this event, Tech Bash, is meant for our consumer-facing lines, we hold a daytime event at Marlins Park because we have the park for 3 days.
So you rent the facility for 3 days.
Well, it takes us about a day and a half to put down this TerraPlast.
Wow, that's true, because they don't want us walking on the grass.
$1 million grass.
Yeah.
Mess it up, we're in a lot of trouble. So it takes us a day and a half to put down all the stuff. Also to move all the vendors in to set up these massive activations.
Took us a day and a half to move our broadcast equipment in.
Yeah, it's so hard to get. Your head was so big through the door. Dave's a legend, folks. So anyway,
in his own mind, that would be me. In my own mind, yeah. Anyway, so you really have the facility for 3 days to prep for it all.
Yeah. So our first year we had just a consumer-facing event, and we had people coming, at night. And, through conversations with some of the customers, they would say, hey, I'm a business owner. Where can I see some of the stuff that's going to help my business grow? And so the next year we said, hey, listen, not only should we have the products, but let's put together some solution-based seminars that can help these people actually, properly plan out what they're going to buy over the next year. Wow. So we started that last year, and this year it's tripled in size. So we hold them in the luxury box suites.
Of course you would, because that's for business.
Oh, yes. But again, another unique environment where we have breakout sessions in every single luxury box. So in the beginning of the day, we start off at 9 a.m. with a great breakfast. So we invite the local business community, as well as we fly in our biggest accounts from around the country. And we start off with a keynote speech. This year was our TigerDirect spokesperson, Kevin O'Leary.
Mr. Wonderful.
I got to tell you, the nicest guy you'll ever meet.
Yeah, except he wouldn't come on the show.
I don't know about that.
We'll slap him around later when we see him.
Nothing like his persona on there, but he is a tough businessman. So we started off the day with him. We had Alonzo Mourning come in, talk about how the parallels of basketball and business, how you build a team in one, and how you execute on, from the business standpoint, as well as, he's in the front office. So he's both been a team player as well as management. Yeah. So we drew a lot of parallels to how you're a successful employee and then how you transition into the role of a manager. So then we have breakout sessions, everything from HP, Lenovo, Intel, Dell, showing off some of their wares, but kind of solution-based. So
not just showing the product, but talking about various things that really help businesses.
Oh, yes. So we talk about, the server migration, 21st century classrooms, how to set up, how an IT manager can set up their hospital properly, and how to predict what the next technology trends are going to be so that you can purchase right now for the next couple of years. And so, if we don't do our job well and we sell you something that you don't use, you're not going to buy from us again.
Yeah, true.
And so, whether it's, on our retail site or through our B2B, we want to put the right product in your hands, because we sell you the wrong product, you send it back to us, we can't sell that as new.
Yeah, true.
So
and it's a very competitive field, consumer electronics. We've been covering it for 20 years. We launched our 21st year at CES in January. So I can absolutely understand what you're talking about from what you guys' standpoint. You've got to please the customer and take it that step further by helping train them and give them various opportunities.
So everybody, hey, when it really comes down to it, it's almost a commodity. You can get it anywhere. What do you get when you come to TigerDirect? You get knowledge, and you get service, and you get real people. You're not just on a website. You actually get a guy who is dedicated to you, knows the ins and outs of your business, and wants to help you grow your IT infrastructure the right way the first time.
And Americans too.
Well, we're
as opposed to some others that are not. And that makes it difficult not only to do business, but to communicate or to get tech support or to whatever else you might need.
We have 500 live, agents right here.
Live agents. That's good to know.
Let's go right here in the U.S. Well, we've seen some automated technology.
Well, and this is your headquarters too, Miami.
Yes,
so that's
we've been in Miami for 25 years. As an entire business, we are a subsidiary of Systemax, which has been around for 65 years.
Wow.
Yes, and so the entire business is B2B. So that's our focus. And so we have this day. So in the morning we had all these solution-based breakout sessions. In the afternoon, we had an expo, and that's where you get to get hands-on and you get to talk to the guys that actually make the product.
Wanted to kind of get your take as you help us wrap up this week's broadcast of the show itself. I mean, you had an estimated 20,000 people. I know the numbers aren't in yet, but you had them going through turnstiles and everything, right? So you're counting the numbers, and a lot of excitement. I mean, it's beginning, because it's late night as we record this interview, it's beginning to kind of thin out a little. People are heading home or going out to dinner or whatever. But the fact is, it was packed. I mean, you needed me at the stage a couple of times. I couldn't get through the crowd.
There's still probably a few thousand,
easily a few thousand.
The event's over in in less than an hour.
Yeah.
There's probably 5,000 to 10,000 people still in the building.
Yeah.
You got to imagine this is a building that holds like 30-something thousand people.
Yeah, that's true. So you haven't outgrown it yet, but you see happening soon.
We actually have. We've taken over the outside, the West Plaza. So we're actually looking for space on what we can do outside the venue to spread it out, because again, we want people to be comfortable here, and so we changed the flow of how we operate this year, and it's been so much more of a pleasurable experience for all the guests.
Sure.
But the one thing to take away from this is really, we love interacting with our customers. We love talking to them. Like I hit again on that point that we're real people. We're not an automated website. We built our business by providing great service and great content. And for us to be able to interact with the Miami community in a way like this, it energizes us for the whole year.
And it's not just the Miami community. I've talked to so many people that have flown in because they said this is an event not to be missed, and it's before the holidays where I get a chance to go touch and feel products that I may want to buy. And I always tell our audience for 20 years that consumer electronics is the only category you don't have to feel guilty when you buy one for a gift and one to keep. Because it's just that way.
TVs are awesome. Buy more TVs.
Yeah. Have you seen some of the new curved ones and stuff? And we got LG and Vizio here and a whole bunch of companies.
Yeah. We really have the whole lot of them. And to hear that people fly in for the event, when we started this a couple of years ago, we knew we had something special and we built upon it. And then to see the people react this way, it's wonderful. But all the credit goes to the hardworking people, on the events team at TigerDirect. Suzanne Leeds, Juan Nunez, Maria Campo, Ernesto Escajada, Giselle Diaz, 1,000 people that really...
I got to throw David Barco in there, who's been working with us big time, and Margie. I mean, there's been so many people.
If you're looking for a great communications company, Carve Communications out of Miami, I can't recommend them enough. Just don't take any time away from us because they're doing a stellar job. Again, we love our fans. We love to have them all under one place, especially before the holiday season, and it really gets us going.
So is it safe to say that there will be a 5th edition of the TigerDirect Tech Bash?
You will have to wait next year to find out.
Oh, okay. Well, the plot thickens, but we'll certainly let our audience know when you let us know. Thank you so much for having us, because, A, we love being had, but in a very good way. This has been a fun event for us to partake in and to talk to so many of your exhibitors. We've got some great contacts for some follow-ups and get them on the show again, and it all came from the TigerDirect Tech Bash.
Well, thank you for being here, and we really appreciate it. And to all you Into Tomorrow listeners, keep this guy honest. Keep listening. Keep calling in. He's fantastic. Thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure. Thank you, Steve. And say hi to all of your folks at TigerDirect. Visit TigerDirect.com for more. Be sure to hit us up at IntoTomorrow.com. From the field, here outstanding in the field at Marlins Park here in Miami, Florida, with Erasmo and Horatio and Jens and Chris and I'm Dave Graveline for Into Tomorrow on the Advanced Media Network.